Now that we can use the practice tool with 10 players this season, we got a bit more freedom in terms of what we can do on Summoner's Rift. One of these things in particular being minigames. Minigames in League existed since the very beginning, with things such as Mundo dodgeball, hide and seek, etc. being developed and refined by players over time. Even the permanent game mode we know of as ARAM also used to be a custom game mode played on the Rift that transformed into what it is today. One of the biggest issues, however, was that some of them required a good amount of time to set up just to start playing. But now that we got multiplayer practice tool, we can skip most of the boring stuff as we can do things like level up right away, increase the game speed, give ourselves gold to buy items, and much more in a bigger group. There are still a lot of things we can't do using the tool, but since I was excited of the potential of this new feature, my chat and I looked at a variety of existing minigames while creating new ones from scratch, and refined them to make it as enjoyable as possible, taking advantage of all of the new things we could do now. I'll be starting with the ones that require the least amount of preparation time, so the minigames that you can just start right away without touching too many game settings, but throughout the video, they will get a little more complicated since they require more knowledge and preparation beforehand, mostly by the lobby owner. You really want to have just one person that does most of the game setting stuff, because it can get really confusing if multiple people try to do a bunch of things at once. And the person in charge also doesn't necessarily have to be the one that physically created the lobby. I'll just be referring to them as a lobby leader for the sake of the video. There are going to be times when the players have to use specific hotkeys or buttons, but I'll very clearly outline when to use each one, so be careful not to accidentally press anything. Finally, the detailed notes for every minigame is written in the description, so I recommend referring to that if you want to set up your own lobbies. Without further ado, let's get into it. Atakhan Survival. I recommend 3 to 5 players, with all the players being on the same team, and the side doesn't matter. The goal is to survive the Atakhan for as long as possible, with the final player standing declared the winner. Rules: you cannot leave the Atakhan circle, and don't kill or attack the Atakhan for obvious reasons. No items, no spells, only walking is allowed. The only thing the lobby owner has to do is to spawn the Atakhan either top or bot, and I recommend turning the game speed up to 2x because it's funnier that way. The players should choose a squishy ADC champion and level themselves up to level 18. Just like with every minigame on this list, you can decide to allow things like dashes or summoner spells, but you can choose that for yourself based on the vibes of the group. For the example, we just did no items, no spells, only walking until the final survivor. Go! Oh, oh, no, get away from me! Oh, no, no! I suck. Oh my god, Kunk was down! Oh my god! Samir's the winner! Velkoz jump rope. I recommend 4 to 6 players, with 3 to 5 players being on the blue side, and Velkoz being on the red side. The goal for the blue side is to dodge the lasers and survive as long as possible, until either the last remaining member, or until a time limit, your choice. And the goal for Velkoz is to eliminate all of the members. Rules: both teams cannot leave the Atakhan circle. The blue team can only dodge, and attacking is not allowed. The blue team also has infinite cooldowns, but can only use flash once per Velkoz ult. Velkoz can only ult in one direction per ult, so either right to left or left to right, and Velkoz must start the ult on top of a target dummy. The blue team should choose any squishy ADC and go flash. Remember not to go the Hex Flash or Magical Footwear rune. Turn on auto refresh cooldowns, give yourself gold and buy swiftness boots, and lock XP so you stay at level 1. Velkoz should just press like basically everything on this side: CDR, HP, mana, gold, and level yourself up to level 6, then lock XP level. Buy Rabadon's Death Cap and Shadow Flame, and go to the Atakhan pit with 1 point in your ultimate. The lobby owner just has to spawn the Atakhan top, then spawn it right away bot, so that the walls get created with an empty pit. The lobby owner should then spawn dummies in the 4 spots as shown here. Shift B will spawn an enemy dummy, and Shift N will spawn an ally dummy, so depending on which side the lobby owner is, I recommend putting down blue team target dummies so that the blue team doesn't accidentally click them while moving around. When Velkoz uses his ult, he must make the start point on top of one of the dummies, and can only move in one direction until they turn off the ult. So that means the ultimate must swing all the way left or all the way right. They are not allowed to just like keep their ultimate stuck on one point. Yeah, so pretty much I can start my laser starting from any of these 4 points. Alright, but I have to go in one direction. Oh, this is way harder, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, I almost got one. Oh, you fool! Why are you standing there? Oh, nice dodge! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, what a dodge! Oh, look out! No, God, I can't dodge. Ezreal bullet time. I recommend 4 or 6 players, with 3 to 5 players on the blue side, and Ezreal on the red side. The goal for the blue team is to make their way down mid lane while dodging all the Ezreal ults and walking to the red side fountain without dying. We allow 3 lives per player, but most of the time we just did infinite lives to have fun. The goal for the Ezreal is to eliminate all the members with ults. Rules. For the blue team, only 1 champion with some kind of wind wall or blocking ability is allowed, so champions like Samira, Braum, Yasuo, etc. The blue team must stay in the mid lane at all times and cannot go to the side too far. The blue team is not allowed to use ultimates, but can use their QWE abilities on regular cooldowns. This rule is just there to balance things like Briar ult, Terra ult, etc. And Ezreal can only ult down mid, so he can't 180 no-scope people that have made it past him on the way to the fountain. Remember that these are just suggestions for the sake of balancing, so the lobby owner can decide what should or shouldn't be allowed, because it was kind of funny seeing random stuff happening when we loosened the rules a bit and just played for fun, which is how minigames should be. For the blue team, choose any champion you want and go barrier heal. Turn on auto refresh mana, give yourself gold and buy Swiftest boots, and level to level 18 and get every spell. If you die, you can use Shift V and continue trying. For Ezreal, turn on everything and buy Rabadon's Death Cap, level to level 18 and get every spell. For the lobby owner, toggle Tower Fire at minion spawn, and place training dummies down mid so that both sides can see the entire lane. Put red team dummies on the blue side of the map, and blue team dummies on the red side of the map for maximum vision like shown here. I also recommend putting like a wall area made of blue trinkets at the end, because I found that people accidentally cheat when trying to dodge the ultimates and they walk outside the mid lane line. As a lobby leader, it's good to take into account the skill levels of the group so everyone can have fun. So for example, you can give the squishier champions tank items to survive longer, or let Ezreal buy more items to make the overall level of the minigame more difficult. It's up to you. Alright, have fun! Go, 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 go! Oh my god. Oh, this is kind of getting far. Oh sh. Hey! Don't ult! No ulting! I can't see! Wait, no, just kind of getting close. Oh, I must target! Come here! Oh, he made it! Now I gotta get these guys. Oh my god! Teemo Shroom Survival. I recommend 5 to 6 players, with 4 to 5 players on the blue side and Teemo on the red side. The goal for the blue team is to survive for 1 minute within the box, and the goal for Teemo is to eliminate all of the members with ults within a minute. The blue team's HP bar must be 0 before the timer hits 0. Rules. Blue team cannot leave the field and cannot destroy the shrooms. Teemo can only throw a shroom after the previous shroom has physically touched the ground to prevent just spamming the entire field in a few seconds. Teemo must start from the center of the field, and I highly recommend only pressing R since it will auto throw the ult when in range, and this also prevents any accidents where you might right-click someone from a misclick. For the blue team, choose any squishy ADC, give yourself gold, and buy Swiftest boots and some pink wards to help build the field box. For Teemo, turn on everything as per usual, and buy 4 AP items so that you can one-shot people from a single shroom, and level to level 18 to get every spell maxed out. For the lobby owner, toggle Tower Fire at minion spawn, and place training dummies in the formation shown here in the blue side base. Tell the blue team to place pink wards on the 4 corners and 1 right in the middle so that they can see the Teemo shrooms. The lobby owner should also give each player a spell shield through game settings each round. You just have to left click on the target, then click the spell shield button. To clear the shrooms after each round, use Shift B to spawn enemy target dummies and spam it around the field to clear everything. Then use Shift B again to put the dummies back in the corners. I'm just gonna go for the side that had like the most people. Okay, no one got hit yet. That's really good. It's actually really good that no one got hit. Oh. Die, Draven! Yay! Hey! No going outside. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. No! Oh, you lived. You lived. Yeah, he did. He survived past 31. Mundo trenchball. I recommend an even number of players, so 3, 4, or 5 players on each side. Like in regular Mundo dodgeball, the goal is for both teams to try to hit each other with skill shots until every player on one side goes down. However, there is an added twist. Rules. If a player dies, they can now respawn immediately and teleport back behind the enemy box and continue to throw out skill shots. Whichever team has a final surviving member still left in their alive box is the winner. Every player alive must stay inside the alive box. Every player that dies must stay in the area behind their opponent's alive box. Only skill shots are allowed, so no auto attacks. We made sure that no one had a skill shot that CC'd, since it will be too OP, so only pure damage abilities were allowed. Mundo was allowed because he's Mundo. When every player spawns in, turn on auto refresh mana and lock XP so that you're stuck at level 1. Buy pink ores to help make the boxes. For the lobby owner, toggle towers and minion spawn. Place train dummies in the formation shown in the video, and ask both teams to put pink wards in between the dummies. Try to make it so the blue team puts pink wards on the blue side, and red team on the red side, since it looks way cleaner if it's color-coded. And just in case, make sure both sides are the same size. Go! Go, go, go! Oh, freak! Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Hey, get this guy camping in the corner! Get this camper! Ah! Oh god. Oh! Quick, Mundo! Yes! Go to the backline, Mundo! Remember, it's Shift V and then Shift S. Yeah! Oh! Wait. Oh yeah, you have to go around the dummies. Nice! Come on, come on. Oh god! Oh! 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 Nice! One more! No! Shift E! Shift S! Wait, I kind of like the barriers of the... Oh! Red team wins! There were a lot of minigames we tested or I thought of that didn't make it to the final video. Either I didn't have enough time to flesh it out, or it was hard to balance, or simply because we still couldn't choose multiples of the same champion and practice tool. But I'm sure one day the technology will be there for us to try out. There was also an entire 26-minute tower defense minigame that we fully fleshed out, but I honestly couldn't find a way to present it properly. I'll just put a quick teaser for it that I might use in a future video, I'm not sure. There was a recurring thought I had when we were testing out ideas, and it was that I wanted the minigames to be as inclusive as possible for all skill levels, so that even if a lower ranked player played with a higher ranked friend, they would still be able to have fun in the end. For those that want to create their own minigames or events, I just want to say that a good lobby leader will know how to change some parts of the minigame based on the people playing it, because at the end of the day, as long as everyone is having fun, then it was worth it. Whether that means increasing the difficulty for players that think it was too easy, or lowering the difficulty for players that think it was too hard, it all comes down to the judgment of the one in charge, so try your best, and hopefully everyone will walk away after a good time. I've been getting a lot of messages from people on Twitter asking if they could use these ideas for things, and I just want to say right now that you can do anything you want with them. I don't really need credit since I also took a ton of inspiration from other sources, so yeah, go ahead, I don't mind. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.